Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Quantum Leap Futures Morning Leap session for Wednesday, July the 12th, 2017. My name is Doug McKay. I'm the founder of Quantum Leap Futures. Each morning we get together in these live go-to sessions to take a look at the market, macro to micro, take a look at the structure of the market, and then we drill down to our trade levels, our targets, and our hypotheses for the day. This is a subscription room. If you're interested in checking out, send me an email at quantumleapfutures@gmail.com. Please, read through the disclaimer. Nobody at Quantum Leap is a certified trading advisor. We are retail traders operating within a self-organized learning environment. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Any trades that you see in Quantum Leap are for education purposes only. Please trade your own due diligence, your own trade plan, and your own risk metrics. Okay, well, obviously the big thing right now to talk about is the fact that we have made a big move off of the release of the Yellen speech. How did that happen? Hold on a second. So we've taken, basically almost a 10-point move up off of this speech, and basically she's saying that they are going to start unwinding their stimulus package. They're not looking at they're looking to slow the rates down, and they've moved it up 9 points on that move. So that kind of changes a lot of things I was going to be talking about. I mean, we're going to open with a huge gap, against yesterday's close and yesterday's range, almost a 10-point gap on the range, and over a 10-point gap on the close. So more importantly, we're going to open up right in balance again, right at this 35.50 area. So we're right back at the microcomposite VPOC right now, and likely to chop around in this area. Just taking a look at the news. We did have the speech put out at 8:30, but Yellen is going to testify at 10. Bank of Canada is going to put out their rate statement and overnight rate, and the monetary policy report will come out. 10 o'clock is crude inventories, and then the Bank of Canada has press conference at 11:15. 1 o'clock is the 10-year bond auction, and then 2 o'clock is beige book. So we've got lots of news that will be coming out today and tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got PPI, unemployment claims, core PPI, and then we've got Yellen testifying yet again. So just remember to keep things tight. Don't get behind the 8-ball on a position and get stubborn, as this market could get into directional move and continue in that direction. Taking a look at yesterday, our main hypothesis was a rotation up and then a rotation down. We had a daily ATR target down at 10. We had a zipper measured move that was put in there at 10.50 that we were targeting. We got the news, Twitter stuff coming out on Trump, and what do? We go right down there, and then the buyers step in yet again and start rotating us back up, and we come and chop around inside of balance in around that 23. So basically what they did is they finally fully accepted this 10-day microcomposite VPOC at 23. They accepted that price, and then overnight they moved it up. They had moved it to the 30 level, and we're starting to work its way back down, and then from 27 they accepted that price higher and shot up on the news into this 35.50. So key area to watch right now is 40.75. I think we'll drift back and test this 31.50 from above, get counter rotation, whether that we get back all the way to the range high from yesterday, which was at 27.25, to close the range gap will be questionable, and we just don't know. So today's going to be a little bit uncertain in terms of what we've done. We could return to the scene of the crime. The return to the scene of crime is going to be 28. So we'll put that in just above that naked VPOC at 2775. Sorry, I've got this cough coming on. It's just getting worse. All right, and then we've got LVN right here at the 3050. We've got the CLVN at 3150. I'm going to be watching the 30. That's the range high from 2 days ago, and right at that that LVN that we just created at the 30 2975 30 level. We got the naked VPOC at 34. Nothing really changes in terms of the key line in the sand. Key line in the sand above is still 40.75. Right now, our overnight high is going to be 36.50, but that could change. This is a moving market right now. Our overnight low is all the way down at 22.50, just above the month open. Our daily ATR is running right now at 1803. So off of the 2250 and 1803, our daily ATR is running at 40.50. So just below the key line in the sand. We've made a pretty big move off of the current overnight high of 36.50. I broke my calculator, so I'm doing this on my computer. Brings us down to 18.50. So just below the value area low and the midpoint from yesterday. If we open up right around here, I'm currently trading, let's call it just 35.50, and the 24.75. That's not right. Hold on a second. So our half gap is going to be right here at 30.75. Thereabouts. Again, this is approximate because of the fact that we don't have the open yet. Keep doing that. So our half gap fill, and we got another LVN right there at 27, and then our overnight VPOC is not likely to shift. It's down at 24.75, so right near the open. So levels below, I don't think we're really going to get into them much, but going to watch the 19 1/4. And really, there's not a lot in this area to lean against. You can use the 25 1/4. That's going to be just right at the value area high. So we'll use the value area high, and then below that, we're targeting the 16.25, and then of course the key line in the sand now is going to be moved up to 14.75. Okay, so let's talk about hypotheses. Basically, we're going to open up with a huge gap. So gap rules are in place. There's a very low probability that we actually come down and fill the whole gap. But this market is pretty dynamic this morning. So what I'm looking for is a balancing day around this microcomposite VPOC. This remember that this VPOC, this microcomposite VPOC starts, whoops, this should be moved one over. It starts all the way here back in June 25th. I'm sorry, May 25th. And, you know, the balance is that 35.50, 35.75. So I'm looking for an open auction at a range. I'm looking for a move down, responsive sellers stepping in, and somewhere between the half gap fill, the 30, 75, 30 area, possibly even a push down towards the range. But then I'm looking for responsive buyers to step in and start rotating us back up and chopping around, maybe a probe to the other side of balance up at the 40-50 area. But I'm not expecting a lot more than that. Of course, we do have some news at 10 that could move the market. Hypo 2 will be an open auction at a range, a continuation move, failure to break above the 40-50, and then start working our way back, rotating down towards the 35, targeting the 34, chopping around in this area, then pushing through, but failing to get below that 29.75 area and just basically chopping in this area. And then Hypo 3 is a open test drive, failure to get below the gap and then push up strong into the 40, chopping around the 40-42 area, and then push up into the all-time highs up here between the 47 and 51.50. That's Hypo 3. And then Hypo 4 is an open auction. Failure to take out the overnight high, push down into the 30 to 28 area, chop around here, and then come back and push down and close back in around this 23 area, maybe a push down to 18, but closing in this upper distribution from the prior day. So those are my main hypotheses. And then gold has made a huge move back up. So they definitely found their buyers. We talked about this yesterday and the day before. We were looking for the 2-day balance when we started 2 days ago on Monday. The 2-day balance was up here. We said wait for it to drop down, come down here, see how they accept this this value. If they hold above it, then look for the rotation back up towards the 23 to 22 area, and that's exactly what's happened. We're back up inside of this balance. The 7-day microcomposite VPOC balance is here at 23. We're currently trading in the 23s, and we're likely to chop around in this key area. Again, to watch above is going to be the 29 area. Above that, pushing through to this 31, 32 area. Don't think we're going to get much more than that today. If we do push back down and we get below this 22, look for them to push it down to test the value area high from the last 4 days down here in the 20 area. And then if they come down, look for a bounce down between the 19 and the 17 area. Anything below 17, then look for them to come back down towards the 13. I doubt we're going to get back down to the 10 level. This is a pretty strong move up. So, you know, short, trying to keep the pre-market short as possible. Those are my hypotheses. As always, Trade well, trade safe, and we'll catch you on the flip side.